ways in that game in Atlanta the other night. It is interesting, the Timberwolves did have a rare afternoon shoot-around today as Karl Anthony Towns kicks it out from Martin. Got his man in the air, shot clock down to 5. Towns will drill it. So an early lead for the Wolves. Jim, the Wolves did have a shoot-around at about 4:30.
Cautious. You know, you can't take chances if guys are banged up like that. So, I mean, I think that, you know, with Rubio, we didn't have any idea. We saw Karl Anthony Towns knocks down another jump shot. We didn't have any idea about Rubio, but Wiggins, we had.
Towns picks up the dribble. Levine played some solid minutes in the first half last night. And a good start for him here tonight, drilling the triple. Physical, be energetic coming out of the gates. Charlotte's had 2 days off in our city as the Wolves get yet another stop.
Interesting that Steve Clifford didn't call a timeout.
Oh, it just falls off the rim. Would have been an and one opportunity for Karl Anthony Towns. Instead, Cat will go to the free throw line.
So Zach LaVine played really well last night. Steps back there from behind the arc and knocks it down, and then he gets the dunk in transition. So he's got 5. That last 3 by Kevin Martin, that seemed to me like a natural timeout to regroup after a big start here by
out of the starting lineup tonight as well for the first time this season, and that is more just a rest thing than anything else with Kevin Garnett
catching the basketball and footwork, putting the ball on the deck, trying to drive it. Check Cat with the block. Man, one thing I was worried about with Cat going up against Al Jefferson is him staying down and not getting into foul trouble against Al Jefferson.
It was 2 of 3.
It's fun to play this way when you can come down in transition if it's a good shot and knock down a 3 nice basket cut. Those two connect all the time. Karl Anthony Towns, he caught it and shot it all in the same motion.
Karl Anthony Towns will tell you his father raised him to be a point guard when he was teaching him as a youngster, and then he had the growth spurt. Towns gets the roll.
That running hook is like the same thing into tonight.
Only behind the Boston Celtics. Kemba Walker rebounded by Towns. That's his 6th board of the night. Towns from just beyond the free throw line. And if you watch him in practice, Jim, I don't think I've seen him miss a shot from there yet in practice. Entered the game averaging 17.6 points per game. Towns gets his own miss, goes back up, and an and one. Gets the foul from behind on Big Al.
This has not been one of Al's bigger games. That's kind of an understatement. 0 for 6 for Al Jefferson on the offensive end. And then the strong rebound. Cat took it strong loop on the initial shot attempt, gets it back.
See the numbers there for Towns, just a single rebound away from another double-double.
It's funny how Karl Anthony Towns reminds you, and you know, he's going to carve out his own identity, but in the meantime, people try to ask us who said as good as he is offensively, he's been better defensively.
He's been fantastic defensively. I think he's got a better handle than Duncan had as well. Levine takes it all the way to the rack and the finish. Levine, Towns underneath, over Hawes.
That's nice. And the floor spacing for Minnesota. They had guys all outside the arc that time, leaving Karl Anthony Towns isolated in the paint.
Well, plenty of time. Hawes, baseline. Towns able to track it down. Towns, it's back to a 6-point game.
Charlotte, there's no question, he's really played well.
Towns puts it on the floor against Hawes, gets fouled, an awkward fall for Towns.
Get to the rim, and they've been calling that traveling.
Well, I was more holding my breath, just hoping he was going to get up okay. Yeah. 18 as a team at the free throw line tonight. And Towns is 5 of 5. Towns doesn't want to miss free throws because his father, Karl, makes him do 10 push-ups for every free throw he misses. Walker in no hurry, content to let a little time burn off. Marvin Williams gets free, makes the extra pass, and Towns gets his 3rd block of the night. Martin has it picked.